Hi everyone. Right now we'll start our journey in the M.A.R.C.H algorithm. What should you know regarding the M.A.R.C.H? M.A.R.C.H is a basic algorithm for the whole tactical medicine that is built on it. M.A.R.C.H actually it's an acronym. It knows that's the name of month, but each letter of this term is something critical injury that happened to our combatant that could kill him if we will arrest without any secure methods. So let's pick M. M is for massive bleeding or massive hemorrhage. A is for airways. R for respiration, mostly regarding the chest wounds. Then A is for our nose and what is going down. C is for circulation and H is for head and hypothermia. And also we have 4 letters, but they are mostly made for secondary surgery. PAWS. P is for pain, A for antibiotics, W is for wounds, and S for splinting. So right now we are in another settlement. Before we have spoke that we are in the care under fire zone. Right now we are in tactical field care zone. It's a little bit different. It has different things, and one of the main points here is that we don't have any external fire. We don't have any troubles that could harm our life and our health. From which point we will start? The one thing that I would use from my IFAC will be gloves. Why should I use gloves from my own IFAC? Because they're my size. If I'll use person's IFAC, they could not be useful for me. That will cause only discomfort during using. So I'm using gloves. Which gloves should I use? I use only neutral gloves. So I'm putting my hands in the gloves. Both. Is it needed to use gloves? Sure, it's needed. Because we will not use gloves, any material contaminated with blood will get deeper in our hands and our skin and can cause some diseases. Even it will be not so comfortable to work with blood-soaked gloves. So right now I have gloves on my hands. What should I do next? At first, I will start with the M letter. As you remember, 4 minutes to keep this person from death. 4 minutes, and I need to take a look for the 3 main reasons of bleeding. I need to take a look on limbs. I need to take a look on inner areas. Head, arms, and inner part. Joint bleedings, as they called. So, what I should start? I'm investigating my person. What I see, I have 1 tourniquet here and I have improvised tourniquet here. What should I do? I need to check if these tourniquets are working properly. So I'm putting from his IFAC, his scissors, or I can use it from my IFAC too. And now starting to remove his uniform before tourniquet and right after tourniquet. I need to make visible all the structure of the arm. And I see that he has a point of bleed here, but I need to stop. At first, what should I do? I'm removing the windlass rod from the buckle, and I'm providing first rotation, and after that second rotation, and I'm looking already at the point of bleeding. So with the second rotation, I see that the bleed stops. Very good. I need to fix it back. Right now, I'm not spotting any bleeding from this side. Let's go to another side. Regarding legs, here is improvised tourniquet. I'm removing his clothes here and upper than tourniquet. I want to see. I see that here is a wound right lower than the improvised tourniquet. I will not do anything with this tourniquet, but I need to put another one. I don't have any option to make it more tightened, to keep it more tightened. So I'm using another tourniquet, the same as we made it before, and I'm applying it higher than the previous one. I'm putting that thing inside, fixing it as it was before, and now I'm starting rotations. As you see from the care under fire zone, we provide them as much as tight as possible. Right now, we are just tightening the rod till the bleed stops. So, 1 twisting, and I see that the bleed stops. So right now I'm fixing in the buckle, closing it, and writing down the date. That's the first option, rechecking of tourniquets. Now let's go to the option number 2. So we are continuing with our tactical field care investigation of the patient on the letter M. Remember, massive bleeding. So the first step, we already have finished with our limb bleedings. Now we are going to junction zone. So what is the junction zone? Junction zone is the place where several arteries or veins, they are located close to each other. So injury of the zone possibly could cause death. We have 3 groups of main junctional zones. So here is the neck zone, underarm, and an inguinal area. How we will check these zones? We should put our 2 hands in this zone and touch them firmly to the patient's skin and recheck the color of blood. That's why we are using not black gloves, because in black gloves you will not see the blood. After we have checked the neck, we will go onto the arm. So I'm putting my one hand on patient's shoulder, and with another hand I'm going deeper inside, trying to investigate what is going on there. I'm removing my hand, everything is dry. The same thing I'm making on another side. After that, I'm going to inguinal zone. So here I'm putting one hand on his leg, with another hand I'm going deeper, not exactly nearby his buttocks, but I need to check all that horizontal line that lies between my hands from one side and from another side. So I have checked, and in this patient everything is dry. But what to do if you find out there is some amount of blood? Okay, let's imagine I have found blood out of his arm. What I do? I'm using my scissors and I'm opening the wall coverage, the wall uniform, to see where the wound is located. I need to find exactly the place. And what I need to do next, here the tourniquets will be not effective. That's why we're calling junctional zone. For junctional zone, we can use 3 methods to stop the bleeding. The first is direct pressure. Direct pressure, it means that I need to put a press in this zone, and I will press on this zone till the bleed stops. But actually this method is not so effective, because you don't have enough powers to put it with a full strength for the whole time. So we have another 2 methods. The one is to use regular gauze or to use hemostatic gauze. Let's start from the beginning. At first, I need to apply a direct pressure on the wound, where his wound is located. I see the wound and I'm applying here the pressure. And with another hand, I'm trying to find the regular gauze in his IFAC. So here it is. With assistance of the second hand, I'm opening the pack and I'm removing the gauze from that pack. After that, for example, I can hide it under my armor vest, or for example on my t-shirt, I can hide the gauze itself, and I'm preparing the first clot that will get to the wound. With this clot, I'm entering the wound, removing my hand, and tightly and firmly I will start a tamponade of the wound. After I have finished and covered the whole wound with the gauze, I can remove it, or I can put all the wound and press it for 10 minutes. 7-10 minutes is okay for the regular gauze. After 7-10 minutes will finish, I need to recheck my tamponade. I'm taking a pressure, but I need to take a look for the gauze that I've put in. And if it is wide, as it was from the beginning, it means that my tamponade gone well. If there are any points of blood, any points of redness or rose, for example, pink color, in these cases, I need to provide red tamponade. I need to evacuate the previous gauze and put inside a new one. If my tamponade went well, next what I need to do is to use the bandage that will be inside your IFAC. So, what to do next? I've checked my tamponade and I saw that it's wide and it's well done. So, I need to take a bandage and fix it around the patient. What is important, you don't need to lose any pressure that you gave to the patient. So I'm opening a bandage, Israeli bandage, that's how we are calling it, and need to fix this element to the patient. So regarding the fixation of the tamponade, I've already performed this tamponade, now I need to fixate it. I'm keeping pressure still after checking, and I'm opening an Israeli bandage. Usually it is got within the package. And open it up, and what you see inside, here is another one package. And open that package too. A lot of packages. And here, what we can see. It's interesting variant of the folding thing, what I will use to cover my tamponade. I will use this white part to press on that tamponade I've performed. After that, I will move a little bit my patient, if it is possible for him to sit, and I will provide a first rotation around the shoulder. And I'm keeping pressure still on the tamponade. Therefore, you can see here is a specific gap. We can use it or we cannot. Exactly in the shoulder, I guess it will be not so important to use. So I'm pushing it in front of the tamponade, and I'll provide the next turn of that Israeli bandage. The second one and the third one. After third one is completed, I will go by his back within the pressure. I will go under the arm, and I will go back, fixing these elements together. And in the end, I also have a specific assessment that will fix the wall bandaging. And I can see, for example, here in forearm, an axillary zone. So from this moment, this bandage will provide assistance by keeping pressure to the tamponade that we have performed. If we ask our patient to put his hand out, it will increase the pressure, and he will feel some increased pressure. So we have discussed with you the ways how you will secure the tamponade. So anyway, we have discussed direct pressure, we have discussed regular gauze, and I'll say a few words regarding the gauze with hemostatic agent. So here we have a combat gauze. What is combat gauze? It's a specific gauze that's not regular actually. It has something that is called hemostatic agent. So here we have choline. This hemostatic agent helps your body to provide more blood clots and make them quicker than in general health. You can use this one instead of regular gauze, for example. And you will have it in your iPad that you will receive and will become a volunteer on the defense forces of Ukraine. Thank you.